Okay, we're live. It finally worked. Sat here spinning. We had to cancel it and go back in. So, happy Friday. Oh, here we go. It finally just popped out to my phone. It is raining. Let's see, is AJ going to be the first comment again, like he was in the old live stream? Wow. First real comment, Jack Zeitz. Well, AJ actually had you a little before that. Oh. Hi, Eva. Look at you getting on here on a Friday. Welcome to your first live stream where you've said anything. This is the first live stream that you've been at? That's impressive. Happy Friday, everybody. It is the great day of May 22nd. You were here first. You were here first. And this one, AJ had the first real one. But let's see. How's everyone doing? It's raining, so we can't walk. We could walk inside, but Papa Fisher is still sleeping. We had a long, tough day yesterday. Took down a few trees, split some firewood. There was an industrial size, the thing you put in the ground, a dog, Jack, stay in your lane. I do have a pretty interesting picture of Wednesday night. We had our little session, and AJ asked if Mr. Ware could come in, so I called Mr. Ware. And, Jack, being the Mr. Ware fanboy that he is, we had to give Jack the opportunity to see him. So we let him know, and I took a picture, and Jack's face is like, he's all happy and impressed. So Pop Fisher had a rough day yesterday. We worked hard. So anyway, the thing you twist into the ground, for a dog lead, so you can tie a dog lead there to a point, and it just kind of runs around in circles, and it can't run away. So he had like an industrial strength one in there for this retaining wall that broke, that we're rebuilding, and he wanted to dig it out. So if you see this right there, we had to dig it out, and it was a solid 2 feet down, 3 feet down, and we had to twist it out. It was a little nuts. So, he retracted it. Jack, I could put you in timeout. I actually have put user in timeout. So thankful. Well, Jack, because you're here, I guess I'm gonna let the secret go. The mystery guest today was gonna be you. I was gonna call you. Is Mama Fish trying to play drums with the pots and pans in the kitchen? No, that's rain hitting the satellite dish. That would be quite interesting, though. Mama Fisher can't watch the stream right now because I have her phone for the internet. So, yeah, Jack, if you weren't here, you were gonna be our Phone a Friend Friday. I was gonna call and wake you up. That was the plan. But since you're here, we're going to have to go to plan B. I think plan B may be my brother. Unless you want me, we can still call you, Jack. You want to be in here? I was up because I went to bed at 10. Why? So you hear my morning voice? No. Let's see. We can still do it for a little bit. Is Jack going to answer?
Call has been forwarded to an automatic.
He didn't answer.
System 90838.
No, Jack. Oh. Hello, Jack.
You could consider this bullying, I think.
I don't think so. You were our Phone a Friend Friday. Everyone loves you, Jack. Everyone wants to hear your voice.
Oh, that's too kind.
So you got some decent sleep last night, huh?
I did, yeah. I felt very tired, so I just crashed, and it felt good.
What time do you usually go to bed?
Like 11:30-ish.
So you got an extra hour and a half?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how your bike rides been going?
They've been going okay. I mean, I only went on one yesterday because I was tired, but I mean, it's just 3 laps around the neighborhood just to try and stay active. But I'm gonna go on longer ones now that 80 tests are over.
Yeah, it's a good way to clear your brain too.
Mhm.
It's something different.
Yeah.
So my bike is in my storage unit. If I had it here, it wouldn't do me much good. These roads would it would be intense.
You have roads there?
Yeah, there's roads. They're all gravel roads, but the main road coming into this development is like this. It's so steep. It was so steep that one Thanksgiving we spent it here as a family really early on before this place was really a cabin. And there was so much snow on the ground that my sister's car couldn't make it up the road. We had to have our neighbor, Lucas, who has a 4-wheel drive truck, attach chains to her car and pull her up.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's West Virginia.
It was very West Virginia. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I went down because they were stuck. So I think we took the Jeep down, and I stayed down there and entertained everybody. Because they could only fit so many people in a car, and there was a couple cars that were stuck. So we were making snow angels in the road. It was pretty fun. Oh. Jack Zeitz, you are our... Yeah. How mad would you have been had I just started calling you at 8 a.m. and you would have been asleep?
If I were asleep, probably a little mad in a moment, but I think I was not enough. Probably. Yeah, right now I'm just watching 2 bunnies attack each other in the backyard.
2 bunnies attack each other, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Yeah, more nature has been coming out. People are
How's the Zeitz household handling this?
We're doing okay. Everyone's doing their own thing every day. Sticking to, mostly everyone's in their room. It's just, there's another bunny. Yeah, everyone's just doing their own thing, and we try to go on. My brother, Jeremy, my mom, and I try to go on a walk every day. But that's pretty much it. Everything's pretty chill here.
Yeah. Are we ready for summer, or is summer more of the same here?
I think for them it'll be more of the same. I mean, they work sometimes, but it's not like as much as I do. I think I'll have a week, like 2 weeks of rest, and then I'll start summer work. And then if I ever get a job this summer, do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that rain falling off the roof onto the satellite dish is quite loud.
Yeah, I can hear it through the phone.
Bum, 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 bum. It's nice and steady, though. So we finished, I finished all the graduation recordings, did the Star Spangled Banner, Alma Mater's mixed, and Tyler, AJ, and I did Salute to America's Finest. So
how they all turn out?
It was tough because not everyone used a metronome, not everyone tuned. There was a lot of stuff going on. So it was tough to mix, and I was using software that, I started doing Salute to America's Finest and Star Spangled Banner on my old laptop. And then we had to do the laptop swap, and I had to restart the project. with new software because this laptop doesn't allow me to use that software.
Huh.
Which is rather
Unfortunate.
it's unfortunate is the correct term to use here, Jackery. So what's the thing you miss most about school, Jack?
I mean, other than being out of the house, I think just seeing people.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different. Like, I saw some people, some people had a parade for Harley's birthday yesterday. And then I had some people from my house for my parade birthday. But just being with people every day and making those memories too. Like, Michelle, Kayla, and I were talking, and we were just laughing about, had a one, like, time cam where we were doing a lab, and it got so stressful. Michelle would yell at me, like, "You're doing it wrong," so I just snapped back, or do it yourself then. And I think it was probably on recording, because we were supposed to record everything. So it's just little things like that, and I, miss making those memories.
It's fair. It's definitely fair. What's something you don't miss?
I mean, walking in the hallways, like, people don't know how to walk anymore. I don't understand. It's just stay on your side of the hallway and don't get in my way, but people don't really understand that, and that frustrated me, but I don't have to deal with that now. I can go to my own class in my own room.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of summer work you have to do?
I mean, right now I'm signed up for 6 AP classes, so it's looking like it'll. But I went through each course, and it seemed like an overwhelming amount, so I'm not too worried about it. And it looks like I might have more time than I was expecting. So,
Are you enrolled in AP Theory?
right now I am. I have a meeting next week on whether or not my schedule is going to work with it, because I already know it's overlapping with a few classes.
I don't think so. You're on my roster.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I don't know if they just put that down. You know what I mean? So you probably should check it out.
Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Oh. So an update for all of you 7. Happy Friday. It is raining here in West Virginia. We're on the porch. The father fish, Papa Fish, is still sleeping. And the treadmill is right above his bedroom. And I feel like don't would wake him up. So we're out on the porch. Jack was going to be our Phone a Friend Friday. Surprise. I feel like Michelle should be next week.
Oh, totally.
Don't tell her.
Mm-hmm.
All you 7 out there, don't watch it. Don't let us slip. Oh. Well, Jack, it was nice checking in with you.
Yeah, this was fun, unexpected, but nice. I'm glad I was awake and, I sound a little better than I would have.
Hello. Oh, hi, Marissa.
I had to get up for Marissa.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, we hope you have a good day. We're going to keep making the rounds on the random Phone a Friend Friday.
Sounds good. Are we doing sectionals today or no?
I'm not sure yet. I
Okay.
do have stuff I have to do for school. So after I end this, I'm going to send a message out with what the sectional chat's going to be for today, if anything. Maybe we'll try a couple bigger ones and see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see who shows up.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We'll see you later, Jack.
See you later. Bye.
Say bye to everyone on the internet. All 7 of them.
Goodbye to all those watching. Hi, Mr. Ware, if you're watching.
I don't think he's watching.
Probably not, but it was worth a shot.
All right. Bye, Jack.
Bye.
Oh, Jack Zeitz. Wasn't that nice? He's a goodie. Well. Oh, my wrist just popped pretty hard. Let's see. Well, let's look at this. Let's go. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's sold. Let's go with another Phone a Friend Friday. Call Cora. That would be awful. That would be absolutely awful. Here we go. Next. We may not get an answer on this one.
Morning, YouTube.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. I was just watching your YouTube, and then all of a sudden I got a call from you.
Yeah. So, hi, Amanda Gilden. We have Brother Chris is here.
Hello.
Hello.
You probably hear my car yelling at me to put my seatbelt on, but don't worry, bro. I just buckled up.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, we don't want to go around offending people. That's not, we can't do that.
Right. It's almost like wearing a mask, you know?
Oh my gosh. Are you going to be our most controversial guest yet?
I could be. I can get real political if you want me to.
Yeah, let's not. So this is my younger brother. What are you talking about?
Me?
Yeah, you. What you say?
I'm just trying to be on topic here. I said, what's good in the world of music?
What's good in the world of music? I don't know, man. I don't really keep up with the world of music. The world of music is not music to me right now. I can't keep up with all the never-ending changes of pop music and, you know, all these people who are relative for like a week and then go away.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
So I'm used to working second shift, right?
Right.
And when I get home, it's like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
So you usually go in like 3 o'clock and work like 3 to 10 or 2 to 10.
Yeah, it's like 3 to 11:30 normally.
Yeah.
But the coronavirus has thrown a wrench into my schedule, let alone everybody else's schedule. So, but I was telling my wife about how I was just like thinking when I come home, the kids are asleep, my wife's asleep, the dogs are asleep. It's just like me in my, walking into the house, and I want to be like, Iron Man, how he like walks into his house and like the lights automatically come on and he just claps his hands and Jarvis wakes up kind of thing.
Okay.
So I want to set up, and I need you to like come up with the piano song, but it's like a very elegant piano song where like the lights come on, and like you can set it for different dimnesses at a certain time. And I told my wife about this. She's like, "Who the hell do you think you are?" But I want this, I want the mood to be set. I walk in and like castles all lit up and playing elegant music, like.
Hey, Mrs. Garriello here. My principal is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. G, it's a slow morning here. All 7 people. My dad's still sleeping, so he can't be walking, and it's raining. So we are just randomly calling people on the phone and checking in. So, so you want me to come up with a song that fits that situation for when you walk into your castle?
Yes. I've heard the song before. I have a particular song in mind, but if you can come up with a song.
Well,
yep.
That's
your homework.
Let's. Can you sing the song? Give us an idea of the song that you were thinking of.
It's too elegant to even mouth the song. That's how elegant the song is.
So you want something stately, yet.
You've seen The Office, right?
I have not seen The Office.
Where Tim Halpert is following Dwight Schrute's dress code, and he's got his tuxedo on, and he just makes it, everything is classy. So basically, it needs to be classy.
On a different topic, I've always thought about hiring a mariachi band to follow me around and provide a soundtrack for the life.
That would be awesome. Yeah, if going back to my wife again, if she had a band following her around, it'd be very not TV.
Yeah, I just want a mariachi band. So whenever something happens, they just kind of they fill the void. I think I saw something where a high school senior class hired a mariachi band to follow their principal around for the day. Like that'd be fairly entertaining. I think Mrs. G would actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So, in your quarantine, you've built a chicken coop.
I built a chicken coop. I started off with, I had 5 chickens. No, I had 6 chickens. I started out with 6 chickens. And as soon as I got the 6 chickens, I started building the coop. The coop is big enough for 15 chickens, so we got another 4 chickens. And then my dog got a hold of 2 of the chickens, so then we went down to 8. And now we're up to, we just got 5 more. Now we have 13 chickens.
It sounds like a math problem. Chris starts with 5 chickens. He gets 4 more. His dog eats 2. He gets another 6. How many chickens does Chris have?
Right.
So you're up to 14?
I guess that would have made it a shorter problem, just that I had 13 chickens. Right?
Right.
But we got 1 rooster, his name's Hank. He's pretty cool. Follows you around. I was actually working on the chicken coop the other day. I was putting you put a predator apron around the base of the chicken coop.
Right.
The predators out and so I'm wiring up the predator apron, and Hank jumps right up on my back and scared the crap out of me.
He still thinks he's a chick, huh?
Oh, yeah, he sure does.
So by predators, do you still mean your dogs, or do you mean your daughters, or what kind of predators do you have out in the great land of Illinois?
All of the above. Actually, not last night, but the night before, laying in bed, and I hear this noise outside the window, so I grab my flashlight, open the window, and it was a raccoon in the tree that's right outside my bedroom window. And I think it was going after something, 2 raccoons fighting, or a raccoon going after something, but it sounded like one of my chickens that it had. So the next morning I went out there, and sure enough, I had all my chickens still, but my flashlight is pretty bright, and I was able to light up the entire tree, and the raccoon was not a fan of me lighting him up like that. So,
Which flashlight was it?
my Olight baton.
The Fishers are big fans of flashlights. We collect flashlights like they're going out of style. Some people, they buy shoes. Some people buy purses and shirts. Fishers, we buy flashlights.
Yeah, so you and Dad are fans of Streamlight. I'm too rough on flashlights. The Streamlight, I had 2 of those Streamlight pen lights.
Yeah.
And they did not hold up for me. But I've had this Olight for probably close to 2 years now. The same flashlight, and it's holding up pretty good for me. So if you want a durable flashlight, I can't speak to all models of Olight, but the baton that I have is pretty stout. And it's small enough that it fits in your pocket, you barely feel it.
Yeah, we went, I think it was November or October. I went all out. I reinvested in my flashlights. I bought the Streamlight set. They all run on AA's. I bought, like a pen light. I bought a walking light, so it shoots the beam straight out, and also has a beam that goes down below for walking. And then I bought, what the firemen carry. And it's like it's a fog light. It goes straight through like smoke and fog, and it's really bright. It's what we used when I was quarantined in the trailer and we were messing around outside, and I was just shining it into the woods to show Dad, and we saw the reflector all the way at the other end of the property the thing's bright.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so Olight was running a special, or a deal a couple days ago. Basically, they give you a infrared light for free. It's like a $15 light for free. You just have to pay shipping. that's how they get you to go to their site. So I was actually shopping around, and they had discontinued my flashlight, but I think it's the Baton 2 that they replaced it with. And it's like a $50 or $60 light, I think. I can't even remember, but I was gonna put my order in for this other flashlight, and then they do the free shipping on orders over $25 or whatever their other special is. So I ended up not getting the special infrared flashlight, but they almost sucked me into spending 50 or $60 for a free light. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how they get you. I did an order a couple days ago, and you go to their specials, and if you all the things that are discounted, and you can get free shipping if you order up to $49. So I ended up getting a T-shirt with a whole bunch of other stuff that you don't need, but it's it's nice to have another shirt.
Yeah. Well, that's where coronavirus is coming into all these different companies. Sales are down everywhere, retail stores, so they're putting out all these special deals, and they're coming up with different ways to get you sucked into their websites to spend some money.
Oh, 100%. I actually read
there are deals out there. Every company, not every company, but there are deals out there where you can make out like a bandit,
Yeah. I actually, we were looking at buying silver. And like the premium on an Eagle right now is $8.
Wow.
And everything, like there's the spot is so low that they're trying to make their money back in the premium. So I actually ended up buying, I don't know if I told you, I bought 10 Britannias. Because it was a normal premium. It was like $2.89 per coin.
I haven't even seen what spot is it. Has it been staying the same since?
It went up a little bit. Like in January, it was down to 14. It's up to 17 now. But not anywhere near the $40 it was.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
No sense. And gold it's 1,700. It's 100 to 1 right now. Gold to silver ratio.
Wow.
So should we turn this into an economics podcast?
Yeah, we can. I haven't been staying up on all that stuff. I stopped buying silver a while ago. I haven't bought silver probably since the last time we did a bulk buy.
Yeah, so if you guys are like, what are they talking about? This is something that we do, to kind of balance our investments. We have our retirement. We have our 401k or 403b. We also do some like silver and gold precious metals in our spending for retirement. And it's a hedge against inflation, which some people say with all this money they're putting into the economy is going to happen. So I also bought a 10-ounce bar.
You bought a 10-ounce bar?
I did, because the spot was so low on it.
Wow.
So, I almost wish, we were talking about doing a bulk buy in January, and we never did.
Right.
So, if you guys are interested on, the history of silver and gold, it's, and how it's a real type of money, and with the difference between money and currency. It's actually a form of currency. It's a medium of exchange. It's quite interesting, and it's a rabbit hole you can go down real quick. But
yeah, if you guys are interested in learning more about gold and silver and pricing and everything,
Mike Maloney.
Mike Maloney,
yeah.
He's got some good information on there. The history of money and how money used to be backed by the gold standard, and it no longer is anymore. And he goes into talking about how the silver price, and how Larry was just talking about the ratio between gold and silver, and how silver should actually be up in the $200 range, but it's actually in the teens right now. So
And there's so many more uses for silver with electronics and cell phones, computer chips, and silver is an industrial metal. So, but I mean, so is gold. Gold's found in a lot of computer chips.
Oh yeah.
So,
we've kind of hit most of the bases here for schooling, haven't we? What haven't we hit?
oh, we've hit economics. We've hit agriculture. We've hit math. We did a little bit of history with this. Is it?
I'm also doing a garden.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a finch. There's a bright yellow finch that just zoomed by. Is Dad up, or is he still asleep? Dad's passed out. Mom's in the window listening to our conversation.
Oh yeah.
Goggler, if you find a place to mine for metals, I will be there in a heartbeat. I will pan all day and all night. I'll sleep 4 hours a day, and I'll just sit there and I'll pan, man. You find me a spot, we'll go.
So I was telling you about that game that I'm playing.
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush, yeah. This game it's called Gold Rush. The game. It's strictly based off of the show Gold Rush. You have all of Parker Schnabel's.
I can't hear
that
you.
he uses.
Sorry, Mom's trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. Mom, let me turn the camera.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go on? No. So you're talking about Parker Schnabel and Gold Rush.
So yeah, it's you literally dig for gold. That's all you do. It's very grindy, and some may say that it's not a very fun game, but when you just want to disconnect for life and dig for gold, that's the game to dig. You dig for gold.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you met Parker Schnabel, didn't you, at an airport?
I did. I used to work for a company. I travel a lot, but it was the end of the season, so he was actually flying into. I think he was actually flying back to Alaska after the reunion. You know, like the after series reunions that they do. So
right.
He was in Seattle, Washington, and I had just gotten off my flight, and he was just getting to the airport. And so I was waiting for the hotel shuttle to pick me up. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and it was just us two. It was like late at night, and it was just us two in this airport pickup drop-off area. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I said, I feel like I know you. And he said, yeah, you probably do. And so we had a little chat about his grandpa and how, his grandpa was sick at the time. And then, shortly after getting passed away. But asked him about the season. I said, you probably can't really tell me much about the season, but how'd you do? He said, we did pretty good. And then I left and he left, and that was my celebrity meet and greet, I guess you can call it.
That was your Parker Schnabel moment.
That was my Parker Schnabel moment.
We sit here and we watch it. We went through all the DVR and watched the last season and all the stuff he does. It just Mom's like, he's so much like Christopher.
Oh yeah.
You're an adventurer, Christopher.
Do I hear my mother in the background?
Yeah, Mom's here.
Good morning, Mother. How are you?
I'm good, Christopher. You driving home?
I am. I have my seatbelt on. I'm driving the speed limit.
People whizzing by you?
Oh, of course.
Bye, Mrs. Gariello. Have a great weekend. My phone's blowing up here. Yeah. So, what kind of questions you guys want to ask Chris? I know it's dangerous. AJ, you're not allowed to ask any questions.
Can I tell him about the Nerf guns when we were young?
Oh, you can tell him about the Nerf guns. That's a good question. That's a good story.
So I was a little lad, a little hot little guy learning how to ride my bicycle in the driveway. Innocent little kid,
Hold on a second here. Hold on. Let's. you're you're already twisting the story.
No, this is exactly how it went.
This is not how it
So,
went.
so I was riding my bike in the driveway, minding my own business, learning the two-wheel game.
You were already doing wheelies and jumping off ramps. Don't get started.
Yep. So Larry Rambo dressed in full strap, jumped out behind a tree and nailed me with his Nerf gun. He started pelting me repeatedly, and he wouldn't stop. And I was laying there on the ground, and he just kept shooting. So,
You and I have very different versions of this story.
so my mother, she comes to my defense. And I'm just a little innocent lad, minding my own business. He comes with the wrath of God, snatching the Nerf gun from my brother, and my brother will tell you this is fact. She cracked a Nerf gun over her knee in half.
that part is true. That part is 100% true.
Yeah.
She cracked. It was a bazooka.
Yep.
Cracked it in half. Okay, so you got that side of the story. Here's the real side of the story. We're sitting there playing outside, and we're all on our bikes. And I was like, you know what? It'd be cool if. And I went up into it. I said I should go up into a tree and see if I can hit you guys as like moving targets. And you guys are like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So I get the bazooka. I go up into a tree, and I say, ready? Here I go. And the first shot, I hit him in the head. First shot, he gets hit in the head, goes over. I get down out of the tree. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get in so much trouble. Mom comes out, and this is where the story is real that he shared with you all. She comes out with the wrath of God. What did you do? Cracks it over her knee, and there were no more Nerf guns in the house from that day on.
I think
You
you and I remember it completely differently, but it might be because you hit me in the head so hard with the
it was a good shot. But let's sit here and be honest here.
And
You
then I collected all the other guns that you
oh
had.
God. She
The other part of the story too is I'm the baby of the family, and anything that I say is truth, and Mom will believe it.
that was again, I was always guilty. Always. They could manipulate the story however they wanted. And I was always, oh man. I can't tell you the amount of things I got in trouble for that I never did in my life.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
So remember when? So I don't know if I was in karate yet. I know you were in karate because you had the bow thing, right? And so I came into your room, and I thought I was, hot stuff. So I grabbed your bow, and I started twirling it around, and we had fans with globes.
Oh yeah. And you cracked the globe with my bow.
Oh, it just scattered all over your bed. And I threw that bow down and ran to my room so quick, acted like nothing happened.
Oh, all the truth comes out now.
Of course, Mom's there, and she says, "What was that?" I don't know. Look at me.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that. Why would he be in your room with your bow?
Exactly.
I not to throw Kristen under the bus, but in North Carolina, we were sitting there and we were all coloring. Kristen decided it'd be a great idea to color on the walls.
I did.
No, Kristen.
Oh my. Yeah. Okay.
And we all got banished to our rooms.
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. And Chris and I, our rooms were right next to each other. And you must have went downstairs because Chris and I we weren't allowed to break the barrier of our room. So like we stuck our heads out. We're like, was it me? Was it me? Was it you? Was it you? It had to be her. She did this. Like, and we're sitting here as like, I must have been in like first grade. But yeah, because that's when we moved. So he must have been in like kindergarten, pre-kindergarten. But we were having a full-fledged like Rugrats conversation about who who did this and who's trying to make our lives miserable. We got grounded so quickly.
So when we got group punishments like that, I used to be big into remote control cars. So our rooms were all in a line. So we had a hallway in between all of our rooms. And so I would take my remote control car and like write a note.
Oh yeah.
And I drive it to your guys' room.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, hey, that was fun, wasn't it? And then you guys write a note back to me and drive back.
Really?
Oh yeah. And I had the RC cars too, except mine, the one that I remember, had a missile launcher in it.
Oh, we had two of those. They were red and blue.
They were red and blue.
We have RC missile wars with each other.
Yeah. So this is how we used to communicate. And then Chris and I would drive those things into, whenever Kristen would get us in trouble, we would drive those things down the hall because she had the last bedroom down the hall, farthest away from all of us, probably on purpose.
That was New Jersey.
Yeah. And we would like just open fire on her
No wonder.
because she would do something to us to get us in trouble. So we retaliated.
Kristen was my little angel.
Oh, God. She was the angel. Chris was the angel. I was the bad kid. And look how that turned out. Gosh, it's always the innocent one that gets in the most trouble.
Oh, you're not Mr. Innocent over there.
Hey, we're in a public forum here. I'm pulling my punches here.
Oh, we had a good childhood, I tell you.
It was something.
It was something.
I still want to know who broke my Minnie Mouse.
I swear to God. There's Kim. Kim says we were all angels. I swear to you, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, okay, backstory. My mom and dad, we went to Disney World in 2000, and they came back with mugs, like coffee mugs. And one said, what they say? They were miserable. They were like,
Things aren't
no.
pretty.
It wasn't that.
It was the white Minnie Mouse.
Big Cheese.
What did it say?
I think it was Big Cheese was my dad. He had Mickey Mouse with Big Cheese, and Minnie Mouse was Main Squeeze.
Cheyenne Minier. Holy dude, how are you? Cheyenne's one of my students from Line Mountain a while ago. She just got married. Congratulations. Let's see. So it was matching Mickey and Minnie Mouse mugs, and they were their favorite coffee mugs. So my parents go on vacation with that, or like my dad goes on a work trip or something, and they decide to leave us kids home. So, but our ages, we were in 11th grade, 10th grade, and 9th or 8th grade. So we were fairly old,
Just in case Dice was listening, we had Grandma there watching.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's still here. So we had Grandma, who we ended up having to babysit her. Like, they brought in our grandmother to watch us, but there was nothing, like, we were cooking all the meals. We were the ones tucking her in at night because she fell asleep in the recliner every night. Like, we were the ones feeding the animals. We were very well.
You
And-
needed an adult.
Oh, yeah, we obviously need an adult. And Kim to drive us around, right? So my parents come back from this trip, and, the normal fanfare. They wake up the next morning, and my mom can't find her Minnie Mouse mug. Nowhere to be found. And she starts, where's my mug? Where's the mug? It's just like starting to, get a little anxious about this. Calls all of us down and sits us around the table. And she's just so adamant about this $5 coffee mug.
No, it was more like 25.
Oh, whatever. It was Disney World, so it was probably like 10.
That day was like $90.
So we're all sat around the kitchen table, and it's like an investigation on CSI. And she's like, which one of you broke my mug? And we're all like, what the hell are you talking about, Ma? She's like, I know it was one of you. Which one of you did it? And Grandma wasn't there. So she wasn't there to speak up. But and it's just so funny that I just started laughing. And I can't keep my face straight. I'm like,
Yeah,
why is this such a thing?
Laugh.
Why? I never I never touched the mug.
Yeah,
So-
she's like a corrupt police force.
Right?
They're like, she's making you feel like you broke it. Like, I think I broke it. I'm scared.
She is just, there was no good cop, bad cop. It was bad cop. And she grounded us.
I did not.
Chris, were we grounded for that?
No.
Oh, we're still grounded for it.
100%. We were sent to our rooms to think what we did. And then we were brought back in 15 minutes to reconvene. Which one of you did it? And I'm still just laughing so hysterically because she's taking it so seriously. I just thought it was the funniest thing. And she thinks that my laugh is an admission of guilt.
You're funny.
I'm just going on the record to say that I think Larry did it.
Wasn't me. 100% wasn't me. So this is how guilty we all felt.
You're fine.
See, I don't think that's a compelling story, Larry.
What?
I think your reasoning for you not doing it is I wasn't me. Okay. Guilty.
Well, why wasn't it you?
Where's your alibi?
Where's yours?
I was playing Super Nintendo.
Bull. If there's anyone who's playing Super Nintendo, false. Super Nintendo was well gone at that point. We were well into 64. Lies. Are you misremembering?
Still had our Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, you didn't play it, though. That thing was packed up. You were playing World Driver Championship in that awful motocross game.
Oh, Excite Bike 64, yeah.
Ugh,
Good game.
awful game. Awful game. I think it's you because you're misconstruing the facts. So this is how guilty I felt. I was like, well, she thinks I did it. So eBay was just coming out, and I was already buying and selling stuff on eBay. I looked for weeks and months for that damn coffee mug. Every Christmas, I still look for that mug, and I can't find it.
It was the 2000 commemorative mug.
Ugh.
Daddy found it.
Oh, man. Let me tell you. That was definitely not me. I would admit to it. I have a guilty conscience. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Going on, what, 20 years? I don't think so, Tim.
It just vanished. I think it was Grandma.
And that's the point. That's what we come back to. Grandma wasn't there to defend herself. She wasn't there to take ownership of it. I, to this day, believe it was Grandma Papadike.
Yep.
And she scooted out of there. Oh, crap. They're back. I'm gone. Thanks. It was fun seeing you. She gone.
Oh, maybe it was like a Dane Cook thing where like somebody did a break and entering, you know, and instead of like, another company, they changed the batteries in the remote. They changed up the good batteries with dead ones.
Right?
And that's like you're going around the house trying to figure out what they did.
Yeah, they just
Like, oh,
broke
man.
in to break a coffee mug and leave and cause a family rift for 20 years.
Yeah, they knew that was your favorite coffee mug because it was like sitting next to the coffee maker. They knew that it would wreck you, you know?
I still think one of you did it.
I'm telling you, hand to God, wasn't me. No way. Ay.
This just, I mean, audience chime in. That sounds like a guilty conscience if I've ever heard one.
You tell him, Christopher.
So wasn't me, I swear. But yeah, that's what the kids are sitting here saying. Let's see. That's something a good kid would say. Sister Fish checks it out. I'm saying Mr. Fisher did it. Fish definitely did it. Chris's alibi is the absence of yours. Couldn't agree more with your brother. Ugh, you kids. You killing me, Smalls. Folks, we have enough evidence of him doing things and blaming it on me. And we're still swayed with this kid?
I gotta check on your father. He's
Oh, you
still
think it was
breathing.
me? You're trying to turn this back on me now? That's what the person will do. All the fingers are pointing at you. What do? You have to point somewhere else, right? Who's an easy target? The baby of the family. This guy. I tell you.
Ugh. Do you see what I have to deal with? You guys wonder why I am the way I am. You just experienced it. You just experienced a solid 35 minutes of it. How long has this come? Yeah, 35 minutes. Wow, that's a pretty good guess. Ugh. Hey, why don't you go up in that tree and see if you can hit us? Okay, will do.
I tell you, like the headband and everything. The whole Rambo vest.
Oh, you're so full of it. Listen to him just exaggerate these stories.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was like a mixture of Predator and, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator and Sylvester Stallone. It was, yeah. It was the Expendables before the Expendables was even thought of.
This guy.
All in one person.
Just in one 12-year-old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that bazooka. Let me tell you what.
See, you're like all this into eBay and everything. You can find a couple of those.
I know, right?
You go onto a little hubby and I'll shoot you up and see how you feel. I'm still scarred about that,
Oh, shut up. You're fine. You're so fine.
Actually, I'm actually, we got Harper, my oldest daughter. She's 4. She's going to be 4. She has a Nerf crossbow. We got that for Christmas. And she begged for it all the time. She wants to play with it all the time. So Nerf is still in.
Nerf is very in.
Nerf is the toy that will never go away. Like it's going to be like 2050, and my great grandkids are going to have Nerf guns, but they're going to have like speaking Nerf missiles by that time.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, folks, I hope that was entertaining for all 9 of you. I mean, we were between 6 and maybe 5 of you and 9 of you. You got to hear Jack. You got to hear brother Chris.
You guys got a little taste of Larry Fisher's childhood.
Ugh. And the harassment that I survived. You think Jack gets harassed? You have no idea. No idea.
You guys hear that? You guys hear that? I hear the world's smallest violin. The Woe Is Me by.
Oh, this guy. I need you to find me a piano song to play when I enter into my Iron Man cave.
Yeah, find out the piano song. Doesn't need to be like that exact piano song. I just need a classy piano song. Submit your suggestions, and I will pick the best one.
So, well, guys, it was a solid 53 minutes of entertainment today.
Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Stay moving. Get up, get moving, right?
Get up and get moving, right? All right, kiddos. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Happy Friday.
See ya.